Hi, welcome back to this channel. Thank you for joining. Let's dive on in. I see an orange car outside. It kind of looks coppery, but also kind of orangey, so that could be important for somebody. It's kind of striking. But anyways, it's kind of metallic and sheen. Let's see which reading this is for. Ooh, Virgo again? No. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's dive in. Taurus. So you could be dealing with some kind of conflict at this time on the defense about something regarding finances. You can see that card right there. You can see it's like a weird. I mean, we do know that the horned god of Moloch is associated with Taurus, which Moloch just means to sacrifice something in Latin. That's why Taurus is consumed. They burn through things. They love luxuries. But let's dive in. Taurus. There could be a decision that's having to be made. They're telling me to grab a different deck. Ooh, the angel deck? Do you think so? Should we? Okay. Taurus. Six of Cups. Could be reflecting on choices made in the past, especially like emotional connections from your past. Any other messages for Taurus? There could be somebody you're not speaking to. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio energy here. There needs to be a final judgment call made on some regard. God hidden in the darkness. Judgment, Scorpio energy is the opposite of Taurus energy, and it means death, right? Because Taurus is associated with spring. It's when we grow things, but if we don't have any limit, it becomes very, we can't just grow, right? Because then you get diseases, right? You get issues in your health because you need to be able to moderate. You need to be able to cleanse, to clear, to kill off diseases, right? And that's why Pluto is so important. And if you ever notice, Scorpio people don't really care about finances, and they don't care about luxuries. They live very minimalistically. They're usually thinner. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this could be something about collaborating with somebody financially. This person, you could have used to collaborate with them, or you're not communicating with them about a collaboration regarding money right now. Interesting. There could be like a level of paranoia here or something like that. Maybe you're feeling closed off from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer vibe. There could be something new that you have a passion to create, like a new endeavor. Let's see what's happening. What's the future for Taurus? Ooh, the future is something becoming more clear, especially regarding finances, like even a simplifying of things, like a simplifying of the financial system, or simplifying your bills, or not putting so many bills, maybe even cutting out bills. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Spending less money is the vibe I'm getting here. Saving more money, because I think spending money is causing this constant consumption of finances is causing some kind of disease, and that's what's really pushing apart maybe a connection or something like that. Maybe a decision point here, because we know that the stingray actually is a very aggressive creature. It's got that tail just like a scorpion, right? So there's something that needs to be clearly thought. You can see how his eye, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but no, you can't really see it, but he's got kind of a discerning eye here. In the background, there's like what looks to be like a vacation place, a lot of, very rich area, but then we've got this deadly creature in the water. This thing can kill you, right? It's got when it strikes, it can go right up your leg. It's extremely painful, right? So very interesting. There's a need to see the bigger perspective, that's for sure, in some regard. Taurus, messages. Something about karma. This could have been a karmic connection. Strong Saturn here. Maybe there was a need to become more mature through this connection, or just develop boundaries or something. It looks like there will be a bridge to collect. There's something about like protecting something, like building the structures to protect more savings, or building the structures for more abundance and some sort of solid foundation, right? Persevere and you will overcome problems. Beautiful. Okay. Taurus, marriage. Okay. This could have been Saturn is associated with karma, and Libra is associated with partnerships, contracts, right? Because Capricorn is associated with banks, and what do banks need? Contracts. We need contracts. I give you this, you get this, right? There could have been like a lack of a clear contract or something in the past. But it looks like you're coming out of danger regarding finances, which is really good. Tell us more. Maybe you're like even going with the flow more, like especially if you've been overly controlling in finances or something like that as well. Definitely something regarding a home life situation, heartache. Maybe there needs to be a change in where you live. Like you might have to move, or you might have to divide the house, or divide where you live, rent out some rooms, etc. Taurus, messages. Yeah, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay, Fairman. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Interesting. This person could have Aquarius placements, be quite rebellious. What are they trying to make you do against your will? They're trying to move towards their personal happiness? What? They're trying to transform? Or they're trying to force you to transform your personal happiness, which makes sense. I mean, especially if there's been issues with finances here, then they would want their personal happiness, right? How should you deal with this? How should Taurus deal with this, please? Reflect on the past. Like, reflect on how you can better collaborate with this person. Like, there needs to be an equal reciprocity here. Tell us more. Yeah, there needs to be a level of clarity or understanding that comes through regarding both the light and the dark of the situation. Both, there needs to be a balance of something, right? Take care, there will be loss of financial wealth. Okay, let's get you advice from here. Taurus's most important advice at this time. Whoa. Double mission in the reverse. What the hell? The blue flame. You've got the love. Codependency and boundaries. Interesting. Codependency. Maybe there was a lot of codependency in this connection. Let's go ahead and read You've Got the Love. The Hadrians are believed to be beacons of pure divine unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. You are ruled by Venus as a Taurus. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body. Oh, I just realized something. Sorry, just give me a moment. Alrighty, sorry about that. Thank you. They're here to learn how to love. So you could have been like really naive, maybe like, Taurus, no offenses, earlier in the zodiac year. So it's kind of, not as, it's the beginning, right? It's kind of a babier, right, version. To learn to love self first and then establish a healthy relationship with others. Taurus rules the second house, which is self-esteem, right? There needs to be a healthy level of self-esteem so you can attract all you desire, so you can self-care, self-nurture, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship, so maybe you're like getting really tied into something emotionally in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly those they feel safe and familiar at a soul level. So maybe something from here is like a karmic lesson from previous lifetimes. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless. And again, when you stuff those emotions down, they impact your health, right? You get cancers, you get so many autoimmune diseases, right? That's all just because you're not releasing emotions. You're stuffing it deep within your gut, and it's common in women. In which they don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you. So maybe you felt like a really controlling presence around you for a long time. You might need to reflect on this to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. So it's important that you pull up all your energy back, right, at this time. So I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. Maybe you're reflecting a lot on different relationships you've had in your life. But anyways, thank you so much. And you can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. Take care.